Hey guys, did you know that you could actually start getting from the government what's called a Social Security disability check? And you can get this at pretty much any age. So today we're going to be going over what does it mean to qualify to get your Social Security disability check. Let's jump right in, guys. So let's think about this really quick, right? You've been working for 5 years, 10 years, 20, 30, maybe even 40, 50 years at this point, right? And let's say that, God forbid, there tomorrow were to be an event where you cannot work anymore because of some form of disability, whether it's an accident, whether it's some sort of immune disease, whatever form of event were to occur where you can actually not work anymore. So now ask yourself this next question. How are you going to be able to continue to provide the lifestyle for yourself or for your family if you are married and you have kids and all these things? And these people around you are the ones that actually depend on your income coming in every 2 weeks, every single month to be able to provide for a specific type of lifestyle for your family. So the question you have to ask yourself is, how are you going to be able to replace your income if that day were to occur where you actually cannot be working anymore because of a disability? So let's break this down, guys. Let's say that right now, between you and your spouse, let's say you guys are bringing home, right, like net income, right, after taxes, after everything they take out. Let's say you guys are bringing home $6,000. And let's say that one of you is making $4,000 and then the other is bringing home $2,000. So that means that, let's say you actually get disabled and you cannot work anymore. Well, you see, these $4,000 are going to be gone. So the question is, how are you going to replace that? So there's two formats. Number one is what you can get is everyone gets what's called Social Security disability. So that means that the government, the federal government, will actually provide you some sort of monthly check if the day were to occur where you are actually disabled. But now you have to be really careful because not everyone actually qualifies to get money from the federal government. And then the next question is, how much are you going to be getting? So I'll tell you this right now up front. You will not be getting from the federal government the equivalency of what you are making at your job. So don't think for a second that if that day were to occur where you are disabled, that the government is going to keep giving you the same $4,000 check that you were bringing home every single month. So that disability check can range anywhere between $300 to $800 to $2,000. And it's 100% dependent on the amount of income that you've been reporting throughout your life. So if you have a person that's been reporting $100,000 of income for the last 25 years, and now they get disabled at age 50, well, you see, the disability check that the federal government is going to give them is going to be a lot more than a person that's only been working under the system for maybe only 8 years or 10 years, and they've only been reporting $30,000 a year. But yes, you have to remember that the Social Security system is going to give you a check, but the question is, will it provide the same amount of lifestyle? In other words, will it give you the same $4,000 or the $8,000 that you bring home? The answer is no. So you see, check this out, guys. You see, the average person in the United States, they get less than $1,200 a month from disability if they are disabled. What? So ask yourself that question. Is $1,200 going to be enough if tomorrow you were disabled? Is that going to be enough to be able to provide all of the bills for your family and cover those expenses every single month? I think the reality to the answer is no. So this takes us to the second step. The second step is that we need to all start considering what's called disability insurance. I know that it sounds a little bit crazy to talk about insurance, and we don't like to talk about insurance, but you can actually buy what's called a disability insurance policy. Now, I will be the first one to tell you that I am personally not a big fan of insurance in general. Why? Because insurance, sometimes just you pay and you pay and you pay and you pay, and sometimes you never end up using it. But I will say that insurance is 100% necessary when the event of it occurring could be catastrophic to your finances, to your economy. So, example, a disability for you and you not being able to work for the rest of your life, that is a catastrophic event financially to your household, right? But let's say a TV breaks in the house and you don't have insurance on the TV. That's not a catastrophic event. So a death in the family, a disability in the family, that is a catastrophic financial event. So yes, you would want to consider getting disability insurance. It could cost you $50 or $100 a month or $150 a month. But again, an event like that can destroy the entire financial picture of a family, because now someone needs to take care of you. On top of that, they have to pay all of the normal monthly bills on a monthly basis. So you want to be really careful, and whenever you're considering and worried about the topic of disability, make sure that these two things are in line. God forbid the day happens that you cannot work or your spouse cannot work. Ask yourself the question, do you have this covered, and will this cover the amount of income that will be lost the day that you, God forbid, fall into a disability event?
Retirement ready is our motto. So make sure you share, comment, subscribe, like the videos, hit the notification bells, whatever you need to do, but make sure you're following so every day you can receive educational content and make better decisions with your money.